All right, we are live. Well, first off, thank you for joining me. My name is Skyler. I will be your host today. I am the owner of CP Design LLC. We are a small website design agency from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. We are a team of three. It is me, Skyler Vondra, my sister, Melanie Vondra, and my longtime friend, Riley Weber. So just for some background, our design agency is about 3 months old. We're still digging our heels in, trying to get some traction, trying to get our name out. Getting some practice. Practice is huge. We're trying to build a process for performing the website design. So part of that process, part of that practice is getting some experience under our belts. So we have a friend who owns a tanning shop. So they do not have a website. We are starting with nothing. We're starting blank. And we are completely going from scratch to build up this website for his business. So that is a great place for us to start because they don't have many suggestions. We can kind of start with a blank slate, do what we think is going to be good, and then from there we can give them an easy way to critique it, and then we'll make the final decisions from that point. So right now we're at the stage where we are building exactly what we think would be the best way for it to look, and then next week we will present that to them and see what they have to say. So today's the day. I plan on putting in some real time to get this thing made. So what I need to do is look over the website. We've spent probably 10 hours on it so far between the three of us. It's pretty basic, but I want to go through it, write down some notes on what I think needs to be done, and then at that point I will execute. So let me show you what it looks like live right now. It's Caribbean Tan Elkhorn, Nebraska. So yeah, we got a very basic header. We need a logo. And that's actually the first thing I'll put. We're just making a list of to-dos. Let me get a bullet list in here. By the way, Notion is the best. No profanity. It's the best note-taking platform I've ever been on. I've used Evernote. I've used Docs. Notion is the best. There's so much versatility to it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. That's what I'm going to use to keep notes here. First thing is add the logo and color scheme. Since I don't really take care of much of the color scheme, that's more of Melanie's job. I will tag her. That's just the first thing to add. You need that logo up here. Also, these fonts kind of look like they are, for some reason, it looks kind of Egyptian to me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like, it looks like papyrus. Something about papyrus just makes me feel Egyptian. But, yeah, we definitely need something else with that, because this does not remind me of a tanning shop. Especially one called Caribbean Tan. Caribbean Tan kind of has a theme that makes you, think island, the island life. Bright suns and warm beaches. Change fonts site-wide. That one could be mine. I'll put that as mine. Because yeah, I mean, what we were thinking, since we didn't really have much to work from, was just to try and copy the font that's already on their sign. These guys don't have a massive budget for marketing changes. We were thinking, I mean, one of the better things would be for them to actually change the sign, but I mean, this type of sign probably costs you $3,000-$4,000. It's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. So we need to make the website look. It needs to align very well with their current store layout. And I can show you exactly what the front of the store looks like. That's not the best picture. Caribbean Tan. It's just in a strip mall. You know, you got neighbors on each side, but the sign is such a. It's such a. What do you say? It's like it's what they're known for. Right now, they get most of their customers from drive up. They're right on a very busy road, so they have a lot of people that actually see that sign, and then a few people that visit their Facebook page. And I think that's very important to know as a website designer. Is just how you intersect your design with what they already have, because it's a big part of the website design process is that you need to start from something. And a lot of times when you're talking with clients, they won't know exactly what they're looking for. So you have to use your own information. You have to gather your own information on what would look good. And usually that information is just based off of what do they already have. Well, they have a very clear sign design. 2 big colors, very, very clean fonts. That's something you can run with. Another thing you can do is try and intersect with what they have in the rest of their shop. So Caribbean Tan, I love this. They have palm trees. Kind of makes it feel like the island life, man. They also have orange, bright orange, everywhere. It's literally everywhere. So as a website design agency, as a marketing agency, you can suggest, one, we need to do a full overhaul of your entire shop. We're gonna need $10,000, and we're gonna need to paint, decorate, improve the lighting, buy a new sign. You can do that. You can propose that to them, but that's kind of outside of your, what they're asking for. Unless they specifically did ask for an entire marketing overhaul, but few people or few businesses realize that they need that. So instead of proposing a $10,000 solution, it would be much more efficient to propose a less expensive solution. And for us, that means just use what they already have. Use what they already have and make it look good on the website. These customers that have been here, tanning first off is a declining industry. So the customers they do have are loyal. They know what this place has looked like. They've accepted it. They're not judgmental. They don't need huge changes. So you can just appeal to them. You can just build off of those changes. You know what I'm trying to find is the color schemes that we already had. Sunset palette. Beautiful. Howdy. What's new? Hello. Yeah, so this is the maroon we have on there now. I don't like it that much. It's very dark. It's very dark. I wish we would do something more like this, but this is kind of the color of their walls, as you can see from this. The color of the ceiling, I don't know, you can barely see the walls in these pictures. Well, their back wall is the deep maroon. But you can see on the side of the bed, it's orange there. So, kind of got to run with what you got. Holy cow. Streaming is going to be a struggle if I have to pee this much. Holy cow, it's only 8 minutes in. I guess I'll just say to my one viewer, first off, thank you for watching, and I'll be back in like 30 seconds, I guess. Woo. Boy, I will tell you what. Living in a house with 3 other people in one bathroom is a struggle. It seems like that thing is always being used. Well, okay. So I kind of explained the direction we're going with this. What else I need to do is take more notes on this. So I'll just start with above the fold. And by the way, above the fold is where the fold is when you get to a website, it's the part of the page that shows without you scrolling at all. So this is the fold, and I scroll down. Anything below that is below the fold. Above the fold and below the fold. It's a very important distinction when you're designing a website, because the first thing people see needs to inspire them to go further down. So you can't miss on above the fold. So let me take some notes. Let's get back to Caribbean Tan website. Above the fold. So actually what we're doing, I'll give you a little bit more detail in how we're organizing this, because I am building a website design agency. It's not really built. This is kind of a little step. Hopefully this one person here is interested in building a website design agency. So we have a Google Drive for the business. So what I'm trying to develop is an examples and templates database, really. So that way we can provide examples and templates to customers. That way they don't have to invent ideas quite as often. So let me show you actually. So cool websites, it's a great name. We just have a list of cool websites. Small list. Needs to get bigger. But you know, if you see this template as a website design customer, you can kind of explore a little bit, see what kind of looks good. See, here's really good. I would say visit Pixel Grade and look at the animations when you hover over the pictures. See how interactive it is. How do you like that? You think we can implement that somewhere? Or how about the buttons? What happens when you press a button? I mean, just look at the text here. That's very cool. It's very high tech. It's actually not that high tech to make. It just looks high tech to customers. So if you're trying to give that impression, that's an opportunity. I mean, look at that button. The thing just begs for me to click it. Browser themes. Browser themes. I mean, these guys have great themes too. I really do like this one. I like this type of theme. I don't know what it is about it. It's the same thing as Notion. Like, it literally, I mean, just look at the design. It's even called Nodo. That's interesting. But we are trying to build a database of different website elements. And one of them is above the fold. Above the fold on the home page. So the idea is I'll create the first above the fold. I'll create that from the start. And then I will present these to them in an actual presentation, a slides presentation. And I'll explain the things that I like, things that I don't like, things for them to consider. And then they can give me notes based off of that presentation for what can be changed here. And I think that's going to be very helpful, because if you're not in websites, if you're not on a lot of websites, it's kind of hard to say what you want, say what looks good. I mean, that's still very difficult for me. That's why I am not done with this yet. I don't have it as an instinct. That's kind of what I'm trying to build. So that's kind of the job. just as much as the design, is to build up this database. It takes time. You have to focus. You have to have these things up and put them in there. But boy, I think it's going to be very helpful when it's all said and done. So I guess in the meantime, I'll just take notes of what I think needs to be done right here. I need to have some type of consistency with what these blocks look like. Right now the blocks are some rounded, some sharp, some transparent. So I will create a uniform block layout. What would be even better is if let's see if I can do this. Can I make this into to-do? To-do list, please, paste. There we go, now I can, check it out, beautiful. Create a uniform block layout. Maybe add drop shadows and some interactions. That would make it look like there's some quality behind it. I really love the interactions so much. That's kind of the best thing that I've gotten from any of these. This is exactly what we're trying to emulate here. This one has a clear header. That's interesting. The header does not follow. I don't think the header follows here either, but that's good. Maybe a clear header would be better. Yeah, this kind of does inspire me. Our team of 4 strives to what? Strives to improve your lives. Okay. Well, thank you. Let me see how you can do that. Now this is cool. I likey that a lot. I mean, that gives you basically 4 home pages when you have this menu. So actually, I'll write in my notes to copy the handy. Handy home page. Clear header. I like that. Gonna do the clear header. And add a contact. Easy contact, easy call to action. I think see, the call to action is also a very, very big thing to discuss with your clients. You need to know what the goal is. Because for these guys, for this business, for example, we're not selling anything on the website. If you're doing e-commerce, you definitely want to move people to add to cart, add to checkout, and obviously purchase. But this is a traditional store. We're not doing any online sales. So the goal for them would be to get more sales in person. So what's the call to action? Visit our shop. Visit our shop is something you can put off very easily. You want the call to action to be something you can take right there, right now. Something you can do in this moment. So I thought the idea could be get directions. You can link directions to people's house, right? Or to their location based off of Google. Yeah, this shows my coordinates. So what? I mean, come visit my house. I'm kidding. Omaha, Council Bluffs, you'll see Elkhorn here. It's a 37-minute drive. This changes based on wherever you are. Google will know your location, link you right there. Then what might be good is if we could bookmark this thing. Bookmark would be very good. Bookmark would probably be elite, especially if you add to your bookmark bar. You're gonna have to revisit that at some point. Could be a good idea. Could be a good idea. That's one way. Or view pricing. Oh no. Website's broken. God. One thing about this to-do list is it's kind of... do I have to do a new to-do list every time I tab in? Jeez. Okay. Pricing page broken link. Gosh, that's not good. This probably is what was showing up. There's another way you can find broken links. This is a really embarrassing way to find it live on stream. It'd be really embarrassing in front of a client. This is not the page you're looking for. That's on us. Not good at all. Another way you can do that. If you're a website design agency, I highly suggest you get an SEO tool. Ahref is my favorite. In Ahref, it'll allow you to track all of your projects. Excuse me. And their rating, their backlinks, all of these things. But also very conveniently, they give you a health score. They audit and tell you what you need to improve in your website. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's fantastic when it looks good, I guess. It's also good that it'll show you all these errors and warnings that you need to address. Again, this is not something that you want to provide to a client. You want to show 100% website health score. But this will probably tell me that my pricing page is broken. If I view the affected URLs that are broken, pricing. That's curious. I'll have to add complete the site audits. Whew. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do that. Probably should take, I don't know, 30 minutes. It's really nice of Brave to give you a Wayback Machine option. Above the fold, I guess it would probably be good to do something more creative. That's such a vague thing to say. Do something more creative with the front of the shop photo. Yeah. I guess I'll figure that out when the time comes. So definitely, yeah. So the fonts, the button interactions are bad on here too. So improve button interactions. And I should also give them a class and interaction. That way they're uniform all the way across the website. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I think that needs to be done for above the fold. Okay, so I'll move down the home page and I guess I'll see what I got here. This probably needs to be broken up into another section. Break up. Middle home section into 2 or 3 sections. I'll be more specific when the time comes. That might be the last thing I do today because that requires a lot of thought. But I like these pictures here. I mean, it would be better if they were lighter. I'll say that much. I will say that much. I like the copy though. Anytime you see the white bottle on our beds, you know they've been completely cleaned by our staff. Why choose Caribbean tan? Why? Isn't that chose? Why chose Caribbean tan? Gosh, I didn't put that there. Came with the template. Add copy to why chose Caribbean tan. Probably have to consult with them on that. Oh man, the renovation gallery. Maybe change renovation gallery to a product gallery. Also, I sent the owner a faulty link to the template of what we're gonna do. Let me show you actually. Create a timeline for the process. Finish the first draft. We are in the middle of that. He should have got this. I'll add that to the notes. But yeah, this is great. At the end of the first draft. So, for some background, we've been working on this since probably the 5th of November. Might have been about a month. I said the end of November. We've had a lot of events that have made that difficult. So we have to extend it by another week. So this week is when we'll get the first draft done. And then at that point, you know, it should be acceptable. It should look all right. And then at that point, they should be able to add it to their Yelp, Google My Business, Facebook My Business. And then we can start the first month of maintenance and search engine optimization. And that'll be a bunch of good old fun. Yeah, and at that point we'll present the templates and examples from the drive. I'll actually add that to the to-do list this instance. That's releasing for today, but I will create the presentation. Website templates. We'll also present the logo to them. We have a few logos. I don't even know if I have access to that. Yeah, I would love to share that if I do. Yes. This one's my favorite, even though it looks... There's a lot of different colors going on there. World Economic Forum encourages plebes to eat weeds and drink sewage. Gosh. InfoWars always gives you the most uncomfortable headlines. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll implement that. Also, change the renovation gallery to a product list. Projects to do. What an icon. Nice. That's a bad one. Beautiful. Another thing I love about Notion. Okay. Change renovation gallery to a product gallery. I can do that. Reviews. Yeah, I need those reviews to be no duplicate reviews. Remove duplicate reviews. on Elf site. So I'll do that. And maybe... Oh, damn, we don't even have a footer. We need the footer. Gosh. I might delete the value proposition, honestly. It's tanning. That's not even something to put on the list. Well, yeah, I guess. It's either remove or fill in. You figure it out. It's got to be completed one way or the other. Oh, got Lululemon coming in today. Hit web counter. Okay, so let's see what the pricing page needs. Okay. Pricing page needs some kind of background. Gosh, it's so dusty outside. What the fuck? Because we have the fire right here. Okay, some kind of background above the pricing. That would be good. Also, I need the color scheme. Need the color scheme implemented. Period. Non-negotiable. Gotta have it. We need to change the buttons. Change call to action. Change call to action on pricing tabs. That's good. Each of these are tabs in Webflow, by the way. Just learned that when I got this free template. See all features. I don't know about this. Remove or fill in. See all features. I'd be fine removing that. Because we do have an extensive frequently asked questions. Fill in frequently asked questions. Call to action at the bottom. And a footer, obviously. All right, moving on to the next page. About us. Gosh, this one is disgusting. About us. I mean, what can I even say about this? There's nothing here, dude. I got no help. Riley, if you're watching this, bro, you gotta do more on this. I should have been clear though. We need more examples of about us in here. It's my fault. I might actually leave that one out until we get more information. Gosh, this would have been really good to get pictures of them there. First for owning tanning salon called Caribbean Tan. No from owner. I don't even know what to do with this. I might have to hide the about us until they give us something. Yeah, so I need to ask them. I need the information, but I also need to tell them what information to give me. So I need to add an information request to the presentation. That'd be good to do. Okay. Frequently asked questions. I need to spice this thing up. I might just put that down. To do. Spice that thing up. It doesn't tell me much. I guess I'll have to figure it out when the time comes. Because really, this is a symbol of the same thing that came off the pricing page. Literally the same thing. I'm hoping that it transferred all right, or that it will transfer, that it was actually made a symbol. I haven't checked that since. So onto the contact page. Okay. Contact us. I like the map. The map's good. I want to change that contact us. It just contact us. That can mean so many things. You want me to touch you? Want me to call you? Want me to email you? Want me to come to the store? I want that map to be animated. I want to come up on... I don't know. I don't even know how to do that. Or I don't even know what would look good. Another thing. We need to get the contact pages. I'm going to share this with my associates. Oh boy, contact us. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I wish there was. I wonder if there's a way to do directions. That would probably be very. I mean, that's probably something against those EU rules too. For data tracking. I'll leave that for now, but I also need a background. Add background. Yeah, I need to have a unanimous background. Same as other pages. Yeah, definitely need that. I need that. What am I going to put back there, though? I'm not sure. It also needs a footer. And it also needs maybe expanded business hours, a link for the address. A link for the directions. Also, I need to collect more information from this form. I feel like 3 questions or so would be good. Well, 3. I don't know. Let me show you what I actually have on another website that we work on. This form actually came Kidding me? This form actually came. What am I trying to say? Wow. That page does not exist. I wonder if that's my browser. There we go. Okay. Actually, I might need to add a banner. I'll add that to the list. To do add cookies banner for compliance. Gotta do that, fortunately. It's the law. Okay, but the form on here is actually pretty cool. We have a service offering here. If you go to each service, I believe it's on this page. Yes. So here's the form. It's a little more work put into it. You got name, email, phone number, company. That'll probably be very good to add, because then we could do a little bit of background information on the company. That would be very helpful if we were to offer a proposal or something to them. You know, we can know exactly what industry they're in. Since this is an accounting company, they're also asking, what accounting software are you currently using? So that question kind of is a segue from to see where they're at now and exactly how we can get them to where we want. Because the idea is for this website to take your previous accounting solution and improve it. So maybe since we're a website design, or since they since they are a tanning studio, tanning salon, they could ask something along those lines. I was thinking about CP design, but maybe it would be good to do you have any tanning experience? Maybe. I don't know if that's too intrusive. Could be. Are you new to tanning? Maybe that would be good, because one thing that we were that I suggested offering on the homepage was that if you have not tanned before, these people will guide you through the tanning process, because there are different ways, different strategies to go about it. They suggest, red light therapy is good for speeds up the tanning process, and it's healthy for you. And then, I suppose there's different ways you could go about doing tanning specifically. How often you should do it per week. So maybe that would be a good thing to ask, because then they could reach out and say, yeah, if you're new to tanning, then come in and talk to Kinsey. She will walk you through the process. Or maybe they have a template that they just send out automatically whenever anybody submits a yes to that says that's just a strategy, and that would be something that they don't need to take any time on. So it might be another good question to ask. And then a message. Let me see. Gosh, I got too many tabs open. It's the eternal problem. We had name, email address, and then a message probably. But it shouldn't be a message. So I want to think of a new, call to action. Instead of send us a message, like any specific requests. Questions, comments, concerns. I don't know. Any other reason you would want to contact, because we want to welcome all contact. All contact outside of spammers, but you can't really do anything for spammers. But if somebody for any reason wants to contact, you don't want to turn that down. That could be business, could be some type of opportunity. You want to make that available. So yeah, gonna add the form, and maybe a blurb would be good. just explaining this type of thing that I just said. Add a blurb. It's not a blub, it's out a blurb. Explaining how and why to contact Caribbean fan. Sounds good to me. This mic stand is right in the middle of the shot. Goodness gracious. I need a better setup for this. Really. Just need to organize it better. But yeah, I mean, contact us is pretty basic usually on pages. I mean, you'll find really advanced websites that, you know, for businesses that have more of a background, they can give more details. But since this is just a standalone retail shop, 1 location, 2 employees, I think we can leave it pretty basic for now until we get more added to these examples. That's the logos. That's your big bank. I'll leave those there for now. So contact, yeah, contact is pretty good. You change the buttons too. Products. Oh, thank goodness. Look at this. Looks like we got 1 product for all of them. We got one bottle. Okay. Products looks all right. Though the thing is with this website is, well, first off, Webflow. Webflow charges $20 a month for a standard website like this. You know, as many pages as you want, really. You can add content management, which is like blog posts or products or really anything that you have several duplicates of. So it does that type of content management. That's very broad. The content management is what they're charging for at $20 a month. But with a content management system, a CMS, that's usually separate from an e-commerce solution. And e-commerce is essentially, it's just being able to accept payments. So that's like having a cart, having a checkout, and having a payment processor. The payment processor is the most really expensive part about it. Though that option does cost quite a bit more. So it's $20 a month. Obviously, if you pay monthly for this type of website, but for e-commerce with a payment processor and all of those other features, it costs $42 a month. It's double the budget that you need to have for that. So since these guys, we talked about it, they said they're not all that interested in doing that for now because they've survived without it. What I explained was that it, you know, if you were getting enough traffic to your website, it would probably make sense to do that. Just because shipping, once you have shipping figured out, then all you have to do is accept payments and send the product. It's probably going to be a little bit lower margin. You're probably going to make less profit per product that way. But if you're selling more products, then that makes up for it. Obviously, you're getting more revenue. But the thing is you need to be able to justify that cost. And if these products are $5 a pop, and it costs an extra $22 per month to have that option, then you need to sell. I mean, can we do that math quick? Anybody got quick mental maths? It's $22 a month extra divided by, well, a $5 product. You need to sell 4.4 products to even get close. That doesn't even account for the cost of the products. If these things are, if we're charging $5 for them, they probably cost $3 to make. So, you know, you're only making $2 of profit per sale. And if it costs $22 and you're only making $2 of profit, you need to sell at least 11 per month to break even. And you probably need some pretty serious traffic for that. So we're just going to offer a basic solution, cheapest option until we can, you know, verify that that traffic can come in and that it would be a good business decision to pay extra to give people that option. For right now, it's not though. They probably need somewhere near you probably need like a 500 to 1,000. I mean, that's a big range, but you'd need definitely over 500 views per month organically. And for a tanning salon, it's probably not going to happen. They're on the outskirts of a big town, which is nice, high population, but the demand for tanning is just so low, especially during COVID. You know, people that are interested in tanning already have a tanning shop usually. You know, they already have a place where they can do their business, or where they've been doing business for years and years and years. So getting them to switch from that to yours is one way to get a customer, or you're attracting new customers. Converting current customers is difficult. Attracting new customers is also very difficult during a time when, you know, social distancing and cleanliness is such a priority for people. So yeah, there's several reasons why you wouldn't do that. So we'll offer another solution. We're just going to post them up here and probably explain how to go about purchasing these products. And I'm going to add that in here with, let me label it first for the product page. So yeah, we need to explain that these are purchased in person in the shop. Riley, if you're watching this, drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you if you have any suggestions. Or if you're just another viewer, thank you for lurking. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them in the comments. Because the hardest work about building a website is being creative. You have to think of what needs to be done. It's not quite like dig a hole. Okay, I just need a shovel. You need to you're building I mean, it's very similar to art. The more I do it, the more I think it is art. So you can't really force it. And if I had help from you guys, or anybody really, help is very valuable in this. Like if you have an input, like maybe this would look good for a tanning shop, or maybe this would, this kind of matches the vibe. Like website examples are hugely valuable. I have been preaching that for the past couple weeks. Those website examples are going to be huge, because if I can just look at a website in our cool websites tab and say, this is what I want to copy, that makes it very easy. That makes it like dig a hole. Like if I see this and I'm just going to try and copy this onto the website, it's very easy. I can see that there's an animation here. But if I hadn't seen this, I would have to imagine it. I'd have to invent it in my brain, which is a job. So, need to be very specific with what these products mean. I can display them. I think at the very least, the display on the website is going to be helpful. Maybe I should explain that Caribbean Tan is a one-stop shop for your tanning needs. Maybe there's people who only need these products, but their tanning salon doesn't offer them. You know, that could be a way to get new customers coming in. Or if there are people that currently tan at Caribbean Tan, or thinking about finding a new tanning shop, and they also need to buy products, then you know, we can reassure them that you get a discount if you have a membership, and you don't need to go buy them from Walmart or whatever. I might include that discount for membership. Product discount. That's assumed on the product page. So that's good. This one needs a footer. Gotta build a footer soon. Gotta build that today. And products page. We also need to add all the products. We only got one product in there. I think we have pictures for several. I have to do some research on Snooki Ultra Chic Black Bronzer. I am not the target audience for Snooki. But I will need to do some research on it. Add products and descriptions for the products we have pictures for. And I feel like that should take us to a pretty good point. How can I tell how long I've been streaming? Because right now I see two viewers and an average watch time. Thank you, by the way. I know one of you are a real person, and it means so much to me. I appreciate that you're watching me do this, Riley. Well, the list is pretty made out. This is what I gotta do. We have homepage. These are all things that need to be done for the homepage. Pricing page. The About Us page. Frequently asked questions. Contact us. And the product page. And then general. General, I'll also add create the footer. Almost all of these need a footer. Tag this as CP design, just for my organizational purposes. And I guess we can get over there and start working. So yeah, here's Webflow. And I'm actually gonna pull this up right next to me so I can watch it. Okay, add the logo and color scheme. Well, it's the #1 thing up there. The logo is going to make it look good right off the jump. And we can change that very easily at any point. You know, adding pictures, taking pictures away is not a problem. Hey, there's my thumbnail. You know what's concerning to me is that none of these are centered. Ellie, if you're watching this, you got to center these things. Uh-oh. All of these suckers need to be grouped. But it won't let me. Oh no, that does it. Okay. I'll actually make it larger. That way I don't have to crop as much. And I will very specifically make this with a transparent background. Oh boy, do I not want that white to show up on the background. Okay, so this is on page 4. I'll only download page 4. We should get it there. But the reason I want the transparent background is, like I showed before, I'm thinking about doing that transparent header. The transparent header that was on Handy above the fold. Handy. I should have this up right next to me. But yeah, this type of thing. If I had a white background on the logo, it would just look like this. You couldn't see anything. But if the background comes out well, it should look pretty good. Okay. Gotta double click into the symbol. Click on the image. Image 20. That needs to be header logo. Actually, I should see what settings that has first because I just screwed that thing up. Width 120 pixels, max width 100%. Width 120 pixels. That, I think, is the metric I need to look at. Let's see if it looks the same. Bam. Kill it. So replace the image first. I need to actually put the image in there. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. No background to be seen. Why won't it work? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, hey, there you go. See, you can't tell that it's clear. But I am fairly sure that it is. Let me see. So right now that is a white background. You can see the background is white. You would assume that it's transparent, but it's not. Now it's transparent. Now, how we can prove that is by changing the background of the entire body. And I bet you the background of the body is white. There it is. If it was transparent, it would be nothing. If it was red, bam. It shows up just like that. So this is why it's so good, because you can see every little bit of Caribbean tan. Oh, and none of our color schemes are in here. None of our templates are in here. I'll add that to the list. We need to import, I guess, color scheme to Webflow. And that would take me 2 minutes, but I want to have it checked off the list. It's just so nice to have something checked off a list. I guess I should probably do that right now, because these would be good. These would be good to have on there right now. So, just taking the hex code, really, it's just as simple as you would think. Take the hex code, add another color, label that color, and input the hex code. I think that'll do it. So we got the same maroons there. It's just a test. Get out of here. Okay. And the next one is going to be this maximum yellow red. Kind of looks like 4 parts mustard, 1 part ketchup. Just putting in the names that they got on there. I'm not coming up with these. I'm not trying to be cute. That looks cute though. Autre. Why do I put an Asian accent in that? Autre. This one looks like 3 parts mustard, 2 parts ketchup. This is pretty much what their walls look like though. So maybe that's what their main color is. What did I say? 2 parts ketchup. 2 parts ketchup, 2 parts mustard. Yeah, that looks right. And we're just going down the line, slowly adding more and more ketchup into this color. I'm just gonna name this more ketchup. Nobody even sees that. Sometimes I like being cute, okay? Wow, this one is International Orange Golden State Bridge. Is that really what it looks like? Golden Gate Bridge. Why does it say Golden State Bridge? I don't know. It's a very distinct color though. Kind of like that. I like that a lot actually. I'm gonna call it the Golden Gate. I've fully abandoned my don't be cute mentality. We're only cute from the rest of the way out. It's the website design we're talking about. Oof, okay. So now these are the colors that would be best as the background. Well, best. That's what we got. And that's pretty much what their walls look like. Looks like the Tennessee Volunteers. It's just this gross orange. That's at least my opinion on it. But hey, okay, we got a little bit of a header here. But hey, we're just talking about doing a clear header. So that begs the question, what should be the background picture? I added the logo. You're welcome, Ellie. Import color scheme. Done. Look at that. Isn't that just so nice? Don't you just love? That's just so satisfying. Clear header. I will do a clear header. But this is the background of the body, actually, so. I believe. No, it's not. It's not. Okay, yes. The header is transparent, as you can see from the background. The body is the one with the color. Okay. Okay. Body's one with the color. Well, I don't know. See, this looks pretty good. I don't even know what the background is. I guess it's just some metal beams. It'd be really great if I could see what this template looks like on another business. But see, that's where the creativity is. That is why this has worked, because I need to figure out a way to make that look good. Kind of looks like they have a dark blue color scheme pretty much throughout the website. So kind of just looks like a, I don't know what the word is. It's not a gradient, but it's something that's just laid over the picture, which is extremely basic to create. Create in Canva. So yeah, I guess I'll just I'll do that and see what it looks like. Hopefully it extends all the way to the through the header. That's what we're trying to do. Make the header look one with the body. It's a very seamless transition. I do not have that picture on my computer. I do have Snooki, but I think this is what I'm looking for. And probably backed out would be the best. And it's a shame we couldn't have got this at another time of day, because those shadows are deadly. It's a good picture though. It's a good picture. Can I download that from here? Okay, so I start with a picture. Start with an image. Where did it go? Why do you do this to me? Did it not save? I don't know. I wonder if did I lose access to this, Riley? Oh, it's this thing. That is mucho concerning. Is that really my only option? Okay. This is what we have to do. This is what we call adapting. Watch this thing. Boom. Gotta do better. Got a little extra on the sides there. I'll just save it like a screenshot. You try to get me down, Riley, but you can't. You can't take me down. Storefront. That's what we'll call it. Okay. So we'll have our storefront picture. Beauty, miss. Love that. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, alright, there we go. edit image, I guess. I actually haven't done this way before. We're all experiencing some things together. All of us. All of us. So, let me show you how to do this very, very simply and easy. Just put a colored square on there. And boom! I'm just kidding. So, I will expand this to the size. Change it to my desired color, which is our beautiful Tennessee Volunteer Orange. And then I will turn down the opacity. Look at that. Ah, doesn't look great. I'll say that much. Doesn't make me say wow. Doesn't make me say, something could come from this. Yeah, I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just the quality of the picture. Or maybe it's because dropping the opacity is, or transparency is just a lazy way to go about it. I don't know. See, that looks disgusting. That's overkill. That looks like when you've been downed in COD zombies. I think we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that for now. We can fix it later when we get the better picture background. Not picture background, but download. Ooh, okay. Storefronts with orange. That's done, that's done. We'll keep this up just in case we need to change it. But we go back to here. This is the live website. This is the one we're working on. So section standard. I'll make the I will simply upload this picture to our assets. That is now an asset of the website. This is our background and our current picture. I'm gonna take that out. No background. And change the image to our beautiful orange background. Disgusting. Disgusting. Something's got to happen here. This might not be our best solution. So, my theory is, well, first off, this needs to extend up here. And I might have to do that off the clock, off the live stream, because I think I need to watch some videos for that. I believe the solution is to change the positioning of do not dare. I think I need to change the positioning of the header so that way it what do you say? What do you call it? That way it leaches over onto the background. Because right now the background doesn't start until after the header, so it'd be good if you can move the background up to the bottom of the header. Something to consider. I don't even know how to describe that. Change above a full background picture. For now, it's going to have to be fine. I swear to God. I need about 60 seconds. I'm going to go put this dog outside for a minute. No. Oh man, that dirty dog. That dirty dog knocked over our nutcracker set. Those poor guys. Probably gonna keep going till the top of the hour. And take a break. Okay. So you've been looking at my to-do list very thoroughly. I'll put that back over here. So yeah, this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. Doesn't look good at all, but that's a little bit of progress. Doesn't look good because it clashes just so much with this dirty, dirty maroon color. But let's see, did I get anything checked off there? It is a clear header. This is not what I meant to type. I need to reposition the header so the background picture shows. That's exactly what I need to do. So yeah, what else can I do here? So I wanted the easy contact and easy call to action like they have here. It's very handy. I wonder how they created this. This could be a grid. It does look like a grid. Let me see about adding a grid over here. So we got a container. Probably should. I mean, there's definitely a best way to do this. But do I know it? No. No, I certainly do not. Need to have these side by side. Okay. So I need to get something right here. It'd be really nice. Okay, if I could just have these suckers. Oh, that's kind of cool. If I could just move this right in like that. Then inside the div block, I will probably just put in the grid. Is it just that simple? I love this game. Okay. So I'll do a call. I think the best way to do this is to put div blocks in them. Correct me if that isn't the case. Let me see if I can just copy and paste these. Oh yeah. Got them all over in there now. Okay, so now in the div block I can. Actually, it might have even been better to put links in there because these are all going to need to be links. Oh man, did I ruin it? Oh, that was weird. Okay, 4-stage grid. These will each need links. Perfect. And then inside of that link, I can input what I am looking for. So that one is probably going to be the phone. Oh, I can just do a text link. Oh man, I love this. Text link. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to be that text link. This one is going to be maybe get directions. Copy, copy. Oh, I forget that these adapt to the size. Grid always adapts to the size of the elements inside it. Get directions. I wish those would stay on the same line. But they won't. Yeah, I'll figure that out. So we got a call. I'll probably add the phone number. Let me see if they have it available. Should. Hopefully. There we go. 402-289-2025. Call them if you're local. (402-285-2025). 289, 2025. What? How can I do this? It's gonna be really irritating if I can't get these all in one. Guess it's gonna be irritating. Irritating for now. And here, if I'm trying to copy what I got, yeah, I'm taking this one out. We already mentioned we're taking out About Us. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to take that out of the header for now. Unfortunately, still don't have the space. Gosh. Okay. Okay. Gonna get a button here. So what's the button? See pricing? Maybe. I need one call to action here. And it's probably one of these two. So they got call and free quote. For us, that's like I don't know, I think get directions is our most powerful call to action because it literally shows you exactly how to get from your place to their place. And since we can't do much online, I guess maybe get directions is your best bet. Maybe I do call here and then get directions up here. See what it looks like. Gotta just add a button here, please, dear Lord. Okay. I really want the button to be in that spot. So I need to manually position it. Column start, column end. It's gonna stay in column 2 and end in column 2. Good stuff. Good stuff. View pricing. Might be best if this is centered. Oh yeah. Even better. This is centered. Can I get these to expand? Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I didn't even think. You know what's going to be tough? What's going to be tough is how this looks on mobile. Exactly. Exactly. But hey, that can be somebody else's problem. Oh, cool. What? Okay. I don't know why that made a difference, but I'll know that in the future, I suppose. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. I love an easy solution. Yeah, this is too close to the top. Gotta hit Alt. Give me some space. Other direction. Give me 5. Give me 5. Okay. That'll have to do for now. I don't know why this isn't centering. Maybe they don't need to know the phone number. But they probably do. If they're looking on desktop. Yep. Ah, that's a bummer. Well, I mean, you know, most websites have a pretty even split. Just got an email, sorry. I don't remember what I was talking about. But, yeah, mobile users. You get a lot more mobile users, typically, than you do desktop users. So you need to have your website optimized for mobile. And that's a habit I'm trying to instill in myself. It's difficult, though, because it's just, there's so much less you can do with a mobile website. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not great. But that happens. That happens. We gotta be flexible. That is the whole thing that we have to do. That's our job, is to be flexible. Okay. That's fine for now. We'll leave that for a more for a final draft, but that's pretty good. That's kind of what I want it to look like. I need to work on the fonts and the organization of it, but those are the buttons that I was looking for. We got links, and I just need to assign these links. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do override fields very well. What the hell am I doing live if I don't even know how to work this all the way? This shouldn't be a teaching thing. I have it labeled as education, but it's more like seeing the process. If you're interested in it, I suppose. I'll outline that more specifically. But for me, it would have been very helpful to see exactly how it's done. 422892025. Okay. And so that one is supposed to be a phone call. This one will link us to our page, and our page is pricing. I'll make that tab change. And get directions. Luckily, I had that link already made here, which is a custom Google link, by the way. You just have to, I don't remember exactly how I did it because it's been a couple weeks, but Google gives you an option if you search from any location to a specific location that you can share that link, and it will change based on your own personal location. Google will use your location to give you directions. Super useful. I love this. Yep, that's where I live. So luckily I already have that link made. I need to cherish that link so I don't have to find it again. But I can just use it right here. And I will open it into a new tab. Is this pricing? Did I just do that for pricing? Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Pricing needs to go to pricing. Get directions. Needs to go to an external URL. Okay. Something gross is happening there. Okay. But yeah, the header is kind of where I wanted it. Add easy contact and easy call to action. Good. Front of the shop photo, improve button interactions. I need to be creative with that. I wish I would get a suggestion on that. I think I need to do more continuing education on what good interactions and animations look like. Right now my education is just Webflow University, essentially, when it comes to website design. But the other source of education will, of course, be our beautiful, useful examples and templates for customers. Just need to start doing that. Okay. Back to my notes here. I'll do that on my own. Copy the handy homepage, kind of. Create a uniform blocklet. I can do that right now. I mean, I guess. I'll change the rounding here. I mean, it's super simple. It's a 12 pixel. Just make it an even 10 rounding on it. I mean, it's not much. But if we get that, you want everything to be rounded. It's basically the same. That way it looks uniform. If you're gonna do rounding, you really want it, the whole website to look congruent. Oh man, but the rest of these, I mean, these blocks are going to be changed mostly by the colors. So that's kind of a logo and color scheme job. Something I can do very quickly and easily, though, is the pricing page broken link. We noticed that right at the start of the stream. There's this link, view pricing. Webflow, I don't know how that could have possibly been put in there. But instead I can just choose the page. I don't need to do something else. And I will open that, and I'll not open that in a new tab, because that is really a great place for customers to land and stay, because it just has so much information. Sure, they could get information on the homepage, and that would be nice if they stayed there, but pricing, that's the holy grail. So woo, check another thing off. Site audit. We looked at that briefly. That might be a good thing to jump into. This just lists all of these different things that need to be done. Let me see what else is on the list first, because that'll probably be a probably a 30-minute project, and I'm going to get off in 8. Break up the middle section. I need to be creative with that. It's only going to take a little while. Add copy to why chose Caribbean 10. Product gallery. That would be good. Footer. Let's do a simple footer. Let's do a very basic footer. Back to Webflow. Can't believe we don't have a footer in here. Boy, I hope they have a sample, like something to base it off of. I think, you know what? They have a Control E, I think. Footer. Let's go. Okay, cool. Let me do it again. Can't be nested inside each other. It's a section. That's weird. Maybe maybe I need to do something else. Sections can't be nested inside a section, so it has to be its own section. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That makes sense. Simple mistake. Beautiful. So we already have something where you can put the logo in it. Above it's 120. I'll make this thing like 300 pixels. Will it do that? It's 100% of the box. 100% width, height. Yeah, see, the thing is it's, oh, okay. So you can see how it behaves in relation to the container that it's in. So the thing that changes, and actually the image, it is the container. Blink, perhaps even. Yep. Minimum width, max height, 60 pixels. Let me make that 150. Because what did I have? 300. That just looks. I bet that's going to be massive. Yeah, it'll be double that size. Okay. Oh, this is a great example. So something we do at CP Design is we do offer very great competitive prices. Probably the best prices that you will get, because Webflow is the best designer. I think anywhere, because it lets you, it gives you the capability of coding without actually having to code. It's like visual coding. So that's extremely helpful. And we provide that service. And right now we are inexperienced, so pricing is low. We know that, I mean, we can't expect the prices that we'll get, after a few months of experience right off the bat. So, if you get in now, probably gonna get a good price, and you'll get the best service, because we don't really have any we don't really have many customers right now. So as a caveat, though, with the great pricing, we do put at the bottom of each website that we own, that we work on, that this is website design by CP Design LLC. And, most people don't think that's a very big deal. And to most, it is not a huge deal. But what it does for us is give us a backlink. That's huge. A backlink is extremely important for SEO purposes. You want to get those backlinks. And this is one of the benefits to running a website design studio, is that for each website we can put in a backlink to our own website. cpdesignllc.com, and I will open that in a new tab because it would be disrespectful to take somebody directly off of their own website. But yeah, that's there. Should link directly. And since I am about to turn off for the afternoon, I will publish to their domains. So you can see this live now if you go to CaribbeanTanElkhorn.com. You'll be able to see all the updates we made today. Please do that. Check them out. Give them some traffic. It'd be even better if you search them in Google and then click to their website. That'll help the click-through rate on search engines. But as you can see, short of the bottom, website designed by CP Design. It'll link to our website. All right, that's going to be it for today. So check out the website and contact us. Fill this out just with your thoughts, if you like what you saw, or if you need a website design of your own. I'll probably be on later this afternoon. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your afternoon.